Now, you've been hearing them all morning. Poetry in Concert is performing on the 20th of February. That's tomorrow at the Bloemfontein Civic Theatre. To date, they have performed in the Czech Republic, in Malawi and Lesotho at the Macufe Festival. And we're joined in studio now by some talented poets, JahRose and Hector Kunene. Good to have both of you. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you so much for being with us this morning and giving us these beautiful words. It's stunning. Where did you all start out? How did it all begin for you?
For me, it all began with pen and paper, really, not necessarily having anyone to talk with and just expressing it all on the paper, and then it escalated to the stage, and that was 2004 until thus far.
It's been a great journey. Basically, we started, loving reading, and then from there, from reading, we started writing, and from writing, we started performing, and we're doing this.
That's amazing. And you've, like I said in the intro, you've managed to travel and perform in so many different places. So how do you get out there? How do you promote yourself like this?
Through social media, through cultural exchange programs with other artists, connecting with other artists in various places. We invite them to our shows, to our events, and they also get to invite us to their events.
Lovely.
So we exchange a lot.
All right, so let's go back to how you all met. So you say that you started out in the written word, but now you're performing in all these environments. So how did the group come together?
We are actually a cooperative called Bookers Africa.
Okay.
Yes, it's a 5 of us, and mainly the performing artists are there is myself, Hector, and Charmaine Rebi.
Yeah.
So we met with Charmaine in 2004, and Hector joined in 2010.
Wonderful.
And it's been a wonderful journey, because what we do is we're publishing books. We've got books, personally she has a book, I've got my book of poetry, Charmaine has got a book as well, so we just promote those books in the Free State and worldwide. So it's been amazing.
Lovely. And your works of poetry, who actually writes them? And obviously I know that you are a writer, but does everybody contribute? And
sometimes we have collaborations. For example, we've got Free State of Mind, we've got Beo Press, where it's actually a compilation of various artists in the Free State and also in the country. So we write our own books. We've got children books, series, we've got poetry anthologies, and we've got short stories, and together, all three of us, we've published more than 20 books.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
That is fantastic. Awesome. And how have they done?
They've done well in various libraries in the Free State and in the Northern Cape and in various individuals, and we're still distributing and hoping to crack the nation and the continent and hopefully the rest of the globe.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping so too, because you guys have really got some determination as well. But what are your words all about? What do you sort of predominantly write about?
I think we motivate, we teach, we try and heal yourself, and therefore hopefully healing the next person. And it's just a question of that feeling and that mood and what you have to say and what's your concern or your observation or what you're feeling at the time. So sometimes it's personal, sometimes it's external.
And of course, just to conscientize and just to be conscious of who we are, because it's important that you be honest and be truthful to yourself. We've got people that dream of becoming something, but they never become that thing, So we just make sure that we inspire people to become that of which they are designed to become. Yeah.
Your audiences, what do they tell you? What is some of the feedback that you get from people sitting there listening to your word?
I think we hardly get critics, of which we hope that people can come and say, hey, I don't think you performed well, or I don't think you write well. It's very, very little that we get critics of that nature, but it's been awesome. It's been overwhelming. When we perform, people are very happy. As a result, we're having a show on the 20th in Bloemfontein, and already the tickets are massively sold out, selling out.
Fantastic. Well, we wish you the best of luck. And tickets are still available?
Tickets are still available at 50 Rand.
Civic Theatre.
They're found at Civic Theatre.
At the Civic Theatre.
Bloemfontein.
All right. All the best. We really do. And so, like you say, conquering the globe.
Yes.
We hope you do it. And don't forget us little people along the way.
We
hope that you do exceptionally well. And thank you again for coming out
Thank you very much.
and performing for us here on Morning Live. All right.